I slowed down then and sped up. Good evening and welcome to the Friday evening relaxation. Duvet yoga, whatever you want to call it. You will need a duvet. You will need at least 2 pillows. You can have more if you want. Cushions, anything that invites. You may need a block and you may need a band, so have them close by. You might not want them, it'll be completely up to you. So we're going to start off by sitting down. Now we're going to bring ourselves into hero, so we'll bring ourselves onto our bundle. Bring it underneath. Sit yourself down. If you need to, you can pad under your feet, you can pad your legs, you can take yourself, use your block, which will lift you a little bit higher. So anything that makes you more comfortable, and if this is completely, no, can't do it, then you can always go onto your bum and sitting cross-legged. It's completely up to you. So we're going to bring ourselves to this point. We're going to relax our body. Let ourselves drop down, tuck our chin in. We're going to just bring ourselves to this time and just relax ourselves down. So you're just letting your breathing come in and come out any way it wants to. Any thoughts that come into the head, just letting them just disappear. Come back to them whenever you want to, but just try not to let them, follow them and go off with them. And just watching the breath, not changing it, but just seeing, oh, that's how I breathe. Okay. So we're going to stay nice and relaxed. We're just going to let our chin drop down towards our chest. We're going to roll it to the side so that the ears going towards the shoulder. We're looking forward. We're going to roll it back, but again, if you need to, if you've got neck problems, don't take it back too far. Hold with the head, bringing it round so that you're lifting the chin up. And then we're going to roll it over that we're bringing the ear towards the other side. And we're bringing the head back to straight. We're going to turn and look over the shoulder. And turning it all the way around to the other side. And bring it back to centre. So let's do our stretch. So circle of joy. Bring our little finger to the bottom. Breathe out, push as we're pushing forward. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, reach over to the side. Breathe in, lift. And out to the other side. Breathe in, lift. And twist and looking over the back. Breathe in, back to centre. Breathing out, round to the other side. Breathing in, coming back, open the arms, stretching back. And breathing out. Bringing the hands together. So let's move our right little finger to the bottom. Here we go again. Bringing it back to centre. Lovely. So from here, we're going to bring ourselves up into down dog. So coming forward, tuck your toes, lift your bum, push your feet towards, your heels towards the floor. So you're keeping your legs nice and wide. And you're just bending and stretching one knee at a time. And then bring yourself down. Bring the knees in so that you're bringing your knees down onto the padding. So we're going to take it into cat dog, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, no, that's what I'm doing. We've got our legs to do. So, bringing yourself down onto your pad, bringing your legs out in front. Grab hold of your toe, bring it in, as close as you can, bring it round, give it a little rock. And then we're going to bring the foot either down on the inside or the outside, it doesn't matter. Grab hold of the leg, bring it round by your bum, have a twist over the back. Feel the stretch through the hips. And let's bring it back round the front and change legs. Straighten that leg, grab hold of the big toe, lift it up, bring it round, grab hold, round by the knee, give it a little stretch. And then we're bringing it over if you can, grabbing hold, taking it round by the bum, twisting, having a look over the back. As you're breathing, you're trying to push your belly in towards your leg, pull your leg in towards your belly, giving everything a nice swoosh. And bring it back around. So this leg, if you want, you can take it back out, otherwise you can drop it underneath. Again, grabbing hold, bringing it in, and again giving it a nice little shake. Lovely. And we're bringing it over, taking the hand round, bringing us round. Lovely. And bringing yourself back round. Take the foot in, bring that knee up, slide that one down. Now because you're sitting on here, it'll kind of might find that it'll drop your knee a little bit more. Bring it in and rock the baby. And then bringing it over, grabbing the leg round by your bum, have a twist. And bring it back round. Take the foot out. Let's bring ourselves onto our hands and knees. So we're doing our little move. So cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, dog, cobra, child. Trying to move the spine, okay? So it's more about moving the spine. It doesn't matter what you kind of go into. So when you're ready, we're going to do 4. So here we go. Last one. And hold it. Relax. And with that, all we're just trying to do again is just get that spine moving. If you find it's too much, you could just stand there, stay there and just kind of wiggle and move freely through that spine. So it's the same thing if you didn't want to go up. If it was too much, then you can stay nice and low, don't have to go too high. So we're going to take it into frog. Now, we need probably all of our padding, or maybe some of it. You may need 2 for your knees to go on. You can kind of double that one up if you need to. You can bring your bricks in if you need to. You're going to take your legs so that you're bringing your toes so that they're flat down. If I do it from behind, and then you can kind of see what I'm on about with my legs. Now you're bringing them out. You're using your pillow because you're bringing your knee out to the side. So it's kind of going like that. I'll do it the other side as well. Your big toes going onto the floor. So you're kind of in this mad position. Bit of a weird one. Then you're trying to bring your body down. So like I said, if you've got, I'm going to turn sideways. So you may lose my feet into, don't worry about that. As long as you know what you're doing with your foot. Bring it down. You may need your block to let your head rest. It depends on how far you can get your body down. You're breathing into your back. And as you're breathing out, it should feel as if it's pushing your tailbone down to the floor. It's not comfortable. It can be quite painful. It's right on the inside of your thighs. But as you breathe out, it should feel as if you're pushing your hips down. So you're breathing out, the breath is pushing down. It looks quite rude as I'm doing it here.
going to start to think about coming out. Just going to move our toes a little and kind of move our bum a little. Then see if we can slide our legs to straight. Stay here. Again, moving that bum a little to the side. We're going to bring our head so that it's back to the centre. If it was on the side. We're going to slide our arms so the hands are underneath the shoulders, elbows are lifted off the floor. And we're going to push up onto our knees, and then we're pushing back into child. You can get your head to rest on that thing, then just let it rest on there. And then we're bringing ourselves back up. So for this one you don't need them. If you want the pillow you can, it's up to you. You may want your band, but again you don't need it if you don't want it. You're going to sort of lie on your side, bend your knee, rest your head in your hand, turn the top leg so the knee's going up towards the ceiling, and lift the foot up. Now if you want, you can loop the band. Can't loop the band on my foot. Can you see my head up there? You're just resting your head in your hand. So it's going up, you can turn it up, and you're just pulling the leg down towards you. You can hold the back of your leg if you haven't got a band. It's not that important. If you can grab your toe, grab your toe. So you're just holding it here. If you want, close your eyes. Now, which side of your lungs is it easier to breathe into? Is it easier to breathe into the front or the back, the left or the right, the lower part of the lungs, the middle, the upper? And any time you feel that start to give, you can always give a bit of a pull. You can do the tiny little movements if you want. Just little. Sort of pulsing in different directions. And that just gives the body a chance to sort of know, oh, do I like that? No, I'm not sure. But remember to keep that knee nice and straight, don't let it bend. It'll want to. Try and push it out. Remember, if you've got a band, see if you can walk your hand up the band as well. again, we're going to start to think about coming out. We don't want to do it too quick. So release a little bit of pressure on the leg. You got on the elastic, release a little bit. Then you're going to bend the knee down towards you. Pull it in. Bring the leg round to the front. And bring it down. And just stay here. Let that leg just relax where it is. And then we're going to change sides. So I'm going to jump down the other side. You can roll over. Oh, it is getting dark. It's getting dark on Insta. Quite bright on here on Zoom. So the bottom leg bends. The other one, we're bringing it up. We're turning the knee up towards the ceiling. Looping if you want. And bring your knee in. Stretch it up. Grab wherever you can. Like you're just nice and relaxed. And then you're just holding it here. So again, we're going to start thinking about coming out. So what we do first is we just grab spine leg so that it just releases there. Then we're bending the knee, bringing it down towards us, and then holding on to it, we roll it in. And we bring it down to join that other leg. And we're just staying here. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah. You keep saying, I'm going to turn the light on because it's getting a bit dark. So we're going to roll over onto our back. Again, you can keep your pillow if you want, you don't have to. And you can bend your knee or you can straighten the foot, whichever again feels easier for you. You can either have your band and place it around the foot, trying to grab as far as high as you can, but keep your shoulders down and pull the leg in. If you haven't got a band, your hand will do. And you're just pulling the leg towards you. So wherever you can grasp, but without your shoulders leaving the floor, you want your shoulders to be down. And you're pulling that leg towards the head. Trying to keep the knee as straight as possible. Keeping the shoulders on the floor. Now breathing into your chest. So again, we're going to relax the hands. We're going to bend the knee in towards us. And then we're going to bring the foot back down onto the floor with the knee bent. Again, just stay here for a second or so.
So let's try the other leg. So again, grip and hold, straighten the leg. Keep the shoulders on the floor, reach up as high as you can. Either hold onto the leg wherever you can, but then shoulders stay down. Just pulling that leg towards your head. Or just holding it, it's up to you. Pulse it, bounce it, circle it a little. Just do whatever feels nice. Listen to the body, it'll tell you whether it likes it or not. Breathing into that chest. And so we're going to release the hands. Bend the knee down towards us. And bring it down to the floor. Now from here, just let the knees drop side to side. Or they'd be your windscreen wipers. And then get you to roll all the way over onto your side. And bring yourself up so that we can move into the next position. So we've stretched the front, inside, outside. Oh, I've missed one. Go back down, sorry. Staying down, I realised why there's one down. Bring your foot up to figure of 4. And just holding it here. Bending the knee down, push the knee away. Now again, if it feels it's getting too easy, you can always slide it a bit further down the leg. You're pushing that knee away.
time you feel you can, you're moving that foot down that thigh so that it's coming eventually to the groin. You're still bouncing that knee. So we're going to gently bring ourselves. So we're just going to again bring the knee up. So it's coming towards the body. So the leg just pulls out, comes round, and then we can bring the foot back down onto the floor so the knee's still bent. Just letting the body relax here. Let's flex the foot to the foot and place it up onto the knee into a figure of four and just letting the knee drop down. You don't have to move it, you can just hold it there if you want to. Whatever feels okay for you. And again, we're just going to Let the leg relax, let it slide, bring it back down onto the floor. Stay here just for a second. Now we should have done the window wipers. So let your legs go side to side again. And then bring yourself all the way over onto your side. And then bring yourself up to seated. Let's do the front of our thigh, opening up the knees. So with this, we've been working the knees from all different directions. So you might need that a bit higher, depends on how far you can go back. You're bringing yourself so that you're coming into hero. Now you may need to have that underneath your bum, but you're going to try and lean back. So if you've got your block, you might have your block either underneath your bum if you need it. You can't go all the way down, so it might be underneath your block might be there underneath the bum. You might be able to get your bum all the way down. But when you go back, you might want to have the block underneath your head so your head doesn't go back too far. Whatever feels better for you. If you can't get into the double one, you might find that just doing one at a time might be better. But you want to make sure the foot's down. So it's up to you, one at a time, one leg at a time, or the double. I'm coming up because I can't get back in. I can't get back into that one. Stick my leg, I can get your leg out, but I can't get my leg back in. So, let the arms flop down. Feel again this stretch through the chest. Should feel lovely for breathing into. Remember, if you want to change, if you've done a single leg, you can always change legs. Just make sure that you do it nice and gently. So we're going to think about coming out of this. If you're doing double, you're going to bring your hands underneath your back, lift your head, and you're bringing yourself up slowly. You're going to come forward, hands down, tuck your toes, push up, and into down dog, but wide down dog. And then bring ourselves back down. So we're lying ourselves down, bringing ourselves into our corpse pose. Put your blanket over if you want to, but it's really hot, I wouldn't bother. I'm not going to. Now, I want you, as you're lying down, I'm going to go through and I'm going to get you to, and I'm going to mention parts of your body. When I mention that part of your body, I want you to think about that part of your body. I want you to ask yourself, is there any pain there? Is there any sensations there? Hot, cold? Has in the last week I felt anything in that part of the body? And like I said, I'm going to move up the body and I want you to think about them as we go. Now, if I lose Instagram, make sure that you stretch out. And I'm going to turn the lights off. So I'm just going to say the name, say the words. But I'm going to turn the lights off. Lie yourself down. Get yourself into a nice position that feels comfortable for you. So letting the body relax down. Either bend the knees, let the legs be straight, whatever feels right for you. Now I want you to bring your mind to your feet. Bring your mind to the bottom of your legs, your calves, and the bone at the front of the legs. Your knees,